Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. You're listening to Larry and Kathie Radio.
Morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is tax day if you haven't done your taxes or they're due today, right?
Yep, today's the last day.
Whoa.
Did you get all yours done?
Yeah, for sure. I already am waiting for my state. I already got my local. I got my local. I got my state. I need my federal. But just did that a while ago. We have the same tax guy,
Right.
Kathie and I. And,
We owed. It sucked.
Well, it's crazy because our tax guy, he's really kind of out there
I wouldn't
kind of
say
guy.
anything,
Well,
Larry.
no, I'm just saying. I was at his house picking up my taxes.
Yeah.
And his daughter, who's definitely like older.
Like 6.
Okay, yeah, for
Right?
sure. Yeah, I would say
But
yes.
little. That's little. Yeah.
But see, when you hear what I'm about to say,
Okay.
then he went and got her a baby bottle. Ooh. And I was like, I thought that was too old for a baby
way
bottle.
too old.
Right.
Way too old.
I know, so it's like you got to watch out.
She's
You're
going to have issues with her teeth. Like,
Right.
you can make them buck tooth and
Exactly.
stuff. The wrong... Okay, well, hey. Good luck.
Sorry for the printer sound behind you.
Yes.
Bolty's printing out selfies. Hey, Bolty.
Now, your plan is to just mail these? I don't get that, Bolty.
They're cards.
How to meet women.
Right.
Did you do your taxes yet, Bolty?
No, I'm going to actually, I have a lot of things that I still need to take care of, so I'm going to file for an extension. It's real easy.
Yeah, at Slange Wall, you can file for extensions.
Right. Although
Any
extensions
color.
can be very expensive.
You were obviously done, Kathie, with yours.
Yeah, like I said, we owed. So we held on to it as long as we could. I think we just mailed it last week because we had to mail the check with it.
Ouch.
Which sucks. I know. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah. So if you haven't, like, you're one of those weird people that waits the last minute, and now the news organizations will go out there and do their live cut-ins and go, look at all these idiots who
Right.
waited.
Driving up at the
Right.
last minute to put it in the mail.
Hi.
Right. And some
Right.
crazy radio station's giving out Rolaids.
Did you ever
yeah,
give
we
out?
gave out
Okay, I was going to
Rolaids.
say, were you part of that crazy radio station?
Well, we went out there like at one point in my career when I was giving out tax relief packages.
Oh, okay. What was in that?
Just Rolaids and like
These days it would be weed.
Right, exactly. Stress reliever, you know, like neck rub. I don't know. I can't remember. It was a while ago that I had to wear the bunny suit. And speaking of which, producer Bolty has yet to wear a bunny suit.
Okay, so I got a unicorn suit.
Do you really?
Yeah, well, it's somebody had it for their Halloween costume.
Oh, that's
Maybe we
awesome.
can put them out. Who doesn't love unicorns?
Exactly.
Right. That
They're
could
kind of
be
like
their...
a gay horse.
Right. Yeah, they are. They are
And
really.
they're very horny.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
It's kind of weird that kids like Avery loves unicorns.
Yep.
And
Kittens.
Yeah, they all like the same stuff.
It is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's like built in them.
Stop being a follower.
To like pink and to like, I don't know. We've definitely tried purposely and consciously to brand them to Disney.
Right. Well, that wasn't too hard.
Right, I know, but
They
I mean,
love it.
For sure. But in fact, we're kind of looking toward the future, and we were thinking of possibly like a Disney trip.
You.
And yeah, I know. Because you
Don't even try it.
I know,
just
but I
told
mean-
you I paid the government.
I know, but what I'm saying is like we'll take Avery and pay for her, and then you take Gianna. She'll be cheaper. She can't get on anything.
You know where
She's-
we're going to take Gianna? Right down to the Great Wolf Lodge in Colorado Springs.
drop her off
It's a
while we go
lot
to Disney
easier.
World.
Right, it's a lot easier. She won't even know the difference. But speaking of tax day,
Yeah.
there's a lot of deals and freebies happening today across Colorado.
Oh, that's right. You get your like free pancake or something like that.
Yeah, right. So today you can go to Applebees. I don't know anyone that ever goes to Applebees.
I see a
but
lot of their commercials, and it's
never looks
made
good.
me go there.
Never wanted to go there.
Right.
I have gone there, and every time I'm disappointed. Do
Yeah,
you go to
it's very
Applebee's?
basic,
Yeah,
very
very
basic.
basic.
It's kind of weird. You can never really trust a place that has like Asian food and lasagna.
Yeah, but see, I say that you can, like at the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, that's
they nail
weird.
it.
They'll
They're
pull it
pretty
off.
good.
Yeah, they must
Sam's
have-
number 3, they
Yeah,
can pull it off.
that's true.
Yeah,
Certain
so-
places can. Applebee's can't.
Cheesecake Factory actually has an Asian man back there to
You're
cook
right.
the Asian, and an
Right.
Italian man
Yeah.
to cook the Italian.
Exactly.
And a Mexican to wash the dishes.
Oh,
Sons of bitches.
but
I can say that I'm Hispanic.
If you were thirsty, today you can get Dollaritas at Applebee's.
Okay.
But it's not just today. They're doing it through April 30th, but it's for tax relief.
Well, you're definitely thirsty. Every time you've been around Bolte lately, you're all thirsty.
Oh, I thought you meant because I like margaritas.
No.
Because I do.
Yeah.
Right, you know.
I made that margarita yesterday that you tried with the coconut tequila. That was pretty good.
It was really good.
Very refreshing. Jose Cuervo has a coconut flavored tequila, and that just mixes up your margarita.
It was good.
Yeah.
If I could have stayed longer, I would have.
I can make you one now.
So why didn't you end up making it to the birthday party?
Because I got stuck with two chicks that came over and got drunk,
You're
and then they got
kidding
me
me.
drunk, and then I couldn't drive.
Okay.
And then I thought like they were weird because I thought they were invited to that.
Right.
But then Char was like, I look so terrible. And I was like, it's not.
She didn't look any
I know.
different.
I know.
Okay.
She always looked like lesbian Char.
Right.
But I mean, she was like, and then Alita was like, oh no, I don't look good. And I was like, it's not a dress up thing.
Right.
And then I saw a picture and everybody looked dressed up. So thank God I didn't take them there.
Everyone did, like, not dressed up, but they didn't
Everybody
come
looked
in their
nice.
T-shirts and shorts.
Right, for
yeah,
sure. Which
right.
they were in, they would have felt weird.
Right. So, okay. Well, I was wondering because I was like, this is the second
Well,
year in
and
a
then
row you've missed out on this.
I know. And
Actually, I think it's the third year in a row.
No. I went to
You sure?
I went to
Okay.
the bar where the fire pit is outside.
Oh, right.
which
Okay.
was-
Yeah. That might have been 3 years ago.
Right.
Okay.
No, that was 2 years ago. Anyway, you guys know that like if Chris isn't here and then I'm like left to my devices, I was like trying to entertain those chicks. Thought we were all going, and they were like not
right.
down.
Right. But when I left you, I was like, see you there.
Right, but I thought they were going. I
Okay.
really did think they were going.
Boston Market is also getting in on the tax day relief. So today, dine-in customers only, you can get a special tax day meal special. It's $10.40. You get it $10.40.
Okay.
$10.40. It includes a half chicken individual meal with 2 sides, cornbread, and a regular fountain drink.
That'll work.
That's right. I guess
Where is Boston Market though?
You got to look for them, but they're
right.
really good. It's
You
like,
used to go all the
Oh my
time.
God, their chicken is crack. It's like those ones you can buy at the grocery store that
Yeah,
are just ready to
rotisserie.
eat. Oh,
so good.
those are the chickens where you're like, I did eat the skin. I did.
There's a place called the Post Brewing Company.
Yeah,
Okay.
Prost.
The Post. It's
Prost,
Okay.
right?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
I got to go to that because they're supposed to have the best fried chicken in all the land.
Oh, okay.
Never
So I
ate
got to
there.
check it out.
Just
But they're
drink the
not
beer.
on the list of tax deals today. That was just a side note.
Yeah.
Bruegger's Bagels is on the tax list. You can
Okay.
get a big bagel bundle for $10.40 when you
Oh.
sign up for a coupon at Bruegger's.com.
Okay, they're cool. They're like an Einstein's, I guess.
Yeah, but the bundle includes 13 bagels, 2 tubs of cream cheese
Oh, that's
for $10.40.
cool. Hell
That's
yeah.
a good deal.
Good deal.
BurgerFi.
Ooh, that's my place.
We like BurgerFi.
Yeah, they serve the Beyond Meat burger, and they have great onion rings.
And their French fries.
Oh my God, let's
It's
go
all
there
good.
right
I was
now.
gonna say, let's go right
Let's
now.
go right now.
You get a free regular order of hand cut fries with any purchase today. Today, Tuesday only.
I think they open at 10 a.m.
Right? We
I
can
do.
do
I
it.
do.
We can do it.
We've
Volpe and I have been
researched
there.
this.
Right.
Yeah, we've been there like twice.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
I mean,
God.
once I found a place that served my burger, I go there all the time, so they keep serving it.
Yeah, with the and BurgerFi, just the bun, everything is perfect at BurgerFi.
The only thing that bothers me about
Butters you?
BurgerFi.
You know what really
BurgerFi?
butters my buns?
in the restaurant, cleverly they've put some meat hooks up.
Okay.
The old school meat hooks that you would hang like a beef on.
Okay, like
And then-
back in the day, Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Exactly.
meat hook?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they've turned them into like light fixtures.
Oh.
So they're everywhere.
You must love that.
And so I'm thinking, oh my God, some scary man's going to come in here and grab one of those and hold the whole place up. And he's going to, like,
I've
they've just
never
armed the
paid
whole
attention to
place.
that.
Yeah, I know.
I've never. Have you?
No,
I've
you
never
pointed
paid
it out the other day.
And were you, so you were there? I thought you were kidding when you said you guys went last
we
week.
hit
go
that
there.
up.
Okay, so and were they really? Were you like, oh yeah, you could kill somebody?
I mean, it could happen, but only Larry would
But
think.
here's why I say that. Because in that area, there's a lot of meow scary people
There
that come
are.
in there.
Sure.
I'm crazy.
Meat hook, and then they'll be sued.
Okay, so there's Applebee's, which is the B version
Okay.
of Chili's.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Chili's today, participating locations, so not every single Chili's, but certain ones are going to offer $5 Cuervo Blue Margaritas.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And the little shaker. Where
right.
you're like, I'm my own little bartender.
That's the El Presidente.
Right.
Yeah, $5 for those, so that's cool.
What time do they open?
Chuck E. Cheese. I really want BurgerFi because
Well,
I'm
you know
crazy.
what, though? I
I'm
will say
craving
this.
a burger.
If you like chicken or whatever, Chili's still does those individually made nachos.
Oh, those are good.
Those are phenomenal.
Those are good.
Chili's is better than Applebee's. For
Agreed,
sure.
for sure.
100%.
And I don't know what's in their queso. They have like meat in it, but I'm pretty sure that's just some sort of fake meat.
Who, in Chili's?
Yeah, in Chili's queso.
Yeah.
They have little balls of something
Right,
in there.
yeah. I wouldn't even. Just eat it. Shut up.
Close your eyes.
Corner Bakery, which is good. Corner
they're
Bakery. They got the
amazing.
little cookies. And,
Yeah.
customers can mix and match 2 full-sized breakfast, lunch, or dinner items for $10.40.
Okay, that's
So that's
cool.
good.
Those are the ones that have those monster homemade looking Pop-Tarts with a big bunch of frosting on them.
They do that at Corner Bakery?
Yes, and they have blueberry on the inside. They're amazing.
Mr. Efficient has a gift card to Corner
Ooh,
Bakery.
yeah,
I didn't know that
man.
you could get
The big ones.
Yeah. Firehouse Subs. I
You
could
know
go for a
that
good
every sub that you buy there goes toward, equipment for firefighters?
It does?
I thought that was kind of cool.
It does?
That's in their new commercials.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I like firefighters.
I do too. By the way, the calendar judging contest will be May 12th, everybody out there, for the firefighters.
Where's that at?
I think it's going to be at Expo again.
I've never gone to that.
I know you haven't.
Because I'm not gay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
but
super
at
gay.
Firehouse Subs, you can get...
Yeah, where's the
Every
rim
time I
shot?
go to Firehouse Sub, I order a 12-inch.
Firehouse Subs has a get a medium sub with the purchase of another one, blah, blah, blah. Noodles and Company, you can get something. Hooters, Chuck E. Cheese, you can just go to Fox 31.
Oh, cool.
P.F. Chang's, Quiznos, Staples, Sonic.
I've been jonesing for some good
Sonic.
Asian
Sonic's
noodles.
a good price in the first place. What do they got?
Where's some good Asian food, like Asian noodles? Do you guys like that kind of stuff?
Like ramen or like pho?
Any kind of Asian food. I've just been jonesing for some sort of
Something
something
you
to
would
eat with chopsticks. Exactly.
Thai Basil over on Broadway. They always have an awesome happy hour, half off every craft of sake and just awesome food.
Speaking
and they
of-
give you a
Noodles
lot.
too?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything.
Speaking of happy hours, the place up the street called Next Door, they have a happy hour that has, instead of just fried pickles, you get a big thing of fried pickles and fried pepperoncinis. You know those little things that come at Olive Garden, those peppers?
Yeah,
you get
yellow
Okay,
peppers.
right.
So they deep fry those.
What?
Oh my God. So you're like dipping pickle and then you dip that in the ranch and you're just like, it breaks it up. It makes it different. It's really
Wow,
amazing.
that sounds good.
And they have like good guac, and then on their happy hour, they have like this big tostada that has veggies on it. They have tons of food up there. It's
Yep.
so awesome.
And it's the first hour of our show, and we're talking about food.
Right on
Dang
point.
it, Larry.
I know the next segment, toilet paper. What kind do you use?
But one more thing, real fast. Bolte, as he was printing behind me, he was printing this. Chipotle's donating half of sales to the Denver Dumb Friends League today.
Oh, that's,
So that's
really
cool.
nice.
Yeah, 50% of your purchase will go to the Denver Dumb Friends League.
Hashtag Chipotle.
But whoa, you got to mention the fundraiser before checkout.
okay.
That's not cool.
We should go post it on the front door.
We should mention this.
Right, and they'll
yeah.
go rip that off.
They'll be like, don't.
Hey, that's if you were
Right.
paying attention.
Exactly. No, we don't want to give all of our money to them.
Get a job, you're worthless. Totally worthless. Get up and get dressed. Your life's a big mess. Get a job, you're worthless. Totally worthless. Get up and get dressed. Your life's a big mess. Just give me food, just give me food. Just give me food, that's all I hear from you. You know it's true. You're lazy and you're rude. If you can't get a job, at least go and walk the dog. And you dressing like a slob, turn into a blob. You never paid for anything way to be. So why does everyone else have a J-O-B? Doesn't help that you sleep all the way till 3. The food in the refrigerator ain't free. Get a job, you're worthless. Totally worthless. Get up and get dressed. Your life's a big mess. Get a job, you're worthless. Totally worthless. Get up and get dressed. Your life's a big mess. Get a job, you're worthless.
You know, I can honestly say I haven't personally been on Facebook in almost a month.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Like, I go on, post something, and I'm off. I don't look at people's comments. I don't go through the feed. I don't do anything.
Because you're too busy, or is it because you're mad at Mark Zuckerberg for selling your information?
Well, it was too busy, but then I used the excuse of Mark Zuckerberg to be like, that's it.
You son
I'm
of
taking a stand against Facebook. But I was too busy in the first place.
No, for sure.
But I'm not alone.
No, for sure. You can tell, like, it's a little bit different, the experience, because, like, I'm telling you, I know people that have, like, a lot of follows and stuff like that, and I follow their pages, and I'm telling you, on a good post, a solid posting, where people kind of responded, like, the average is, like, 30 to 50 that you're going to get. That's what they've limited.
As in likes or comments?
Both. Like,
okay.
like mostly probably likes or whatever, but, like, engagement is going to be not huge. It's because they've, like,
they
tighten
changed the algorithm.
Right, they tightened the faucet because they want you to pay for it,
Right. And then this other crap came out, and it made people go, you know what?
Right. Well, and then so this is what sucks is Instagram's such a cooler thing to me, and you get more people on there and you get more interaction, but they own that, so eventually they're going to be like, let's slow the Instagram rhythm down so they can
They'll mess
pay
that
them.
up.
Right, so it kind of sucks.
Yeah. So, Bolty, wasn't it you that was saying another company needs to come up and be the next Facebook to MySpace?
Yeah.
So the next new thing to Facebook.
Challenger.
Well, what you do is you would say, hey, we don't keep any of your information. We don't look at your photos. We don't look into your contacts. Just enjoy posting, whatever.
Right.
And then they're going to be like, how are we going to make money? Whose dumb idea was this?
Right.
It's like all these people in Denver, Mike Bolte, Kathie, Jay, and Larry. Bad business model.
Fire them.
Terrible.
We tried.
Well, now that the Pandora's box has been opened, there's no going back. A lot of people feel burned by Facebook, and it's destroying their reputation. According to a new survey, more than half, 60% of people say they trust Facebook the least of any tech company out there. And there's a lot of tech companies that screw people right and left.
Well,
Facebook now, 60% of people say, nope, don't trust them.
I know we were talking about this before, and it's like, you're talking about when you hit those agreements, you're like, oh, I agree in your terms.
I agree, whatever.
And then you let them have access to your microphone and to your camera. So the whole point is, they can hear you, they can watch you, they can pick up what you're saying.
Yep.
And where some people are like you were saying, you didn't think it was that big of a deal because you kind of just live a regular life.
Right.
But there is going to come a day where you're going to kill somebody, and it's going to be it's going to be on you, and they're going to catch you because you got so used to them listening that you're going to be like, yeah, bury that bitch's body over here.
Right,
and they're going to be
totally.
listening.
Right.
And then you'd be like, I should have listened to Larry. Now I don't know what to do with this dead body. And the 4 people who know.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Now you got 5 bodies to get rid of, and everybody saw everything.
Exactly. I'm going with Independence Pass right before they close it for the winter. That's where I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until, like September. Isn't that when they start to close it?
With some frozen bodies.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Or you know what? When they go to plow, the body just went right with the snow over the edge.
They're all, does that look like half a body sticking out of
Nope,
that
just
snow?
keep moving,
Plow it.
plow it, plow it. Okay, but the next closest company, just give you a little perspective of how much we are disliking Facebook. 60% of people say they can't trust Facebook. The next closest company, Google, with only 5% of people.
Whoa.
So that's a huge amount of people that say, Facebook, you have a lot of kissing ass to do.
Well, and it didn't help that Zuckerberg kept saying, sir, I started this in my dorm room.
Right.
And it's
like you're a billionaire now.
Right.
Shut STFU.
Right, exactly. And, now that this is so huge, it's like, it still has billions of followers, but, with people going there, where will people go? And, I've had some friends that logged off Facebook, and I don't think I could let it go yet because I just like my Facebook friends, and I like all the people we interact with.
No, you're addicted to it.
I'm not addicted to it.
Come on, Bolty.
He's on it all the time.
I would say that I'm addicted to my iPad, and I'm addicted to social media. I'll fess up.
Yeah. But Facebook is, I think, the predominantly your thing.
Well, no. It really isn't. I get more of a buzz off of Twitter and Instagram.
Okay.
But Facebook to me is still, I still want to participate.
Yeah, you just love doing that photoshopping and doing all those setting up funny pictures and just making people laugh. I don't think it's addicted. It doesn't make you like ruin your relationship.
No. But I mean, it's really kind of like self-promotion for us, the show.
Could you go a week without being on Facebook?
Yeah, like if I went on a dope-ass vacation. But
No,
then
just hanging out. Just hanging out here.
Here?
Just, you're not
That'd
on
be
Facebook.
hard.
I'm not allowed to. Yeah, I'll be on Instagram. Sure.
You can have Instagram and Twitter.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
no
he
Facebook.
can do that.
Okay.
Well, should we try to do
No,
it?
if you want, but 25%. This is interesting because you know how it's the access on your phone and your
Right.
your mic. 25% of people have deleted Facebook off the phone, but not gotten rid of the account, so they don't want it.
Oh, okay.
So then you open it up on your computer.
I know they have all the
'Cause that's-
access to
that's
that.
like your finances and stuff on
Right,
your
your bank
computer.
code.
Maybe that's the wrong place.
If you
but-
can't grab it on the go, like when you're at the DMV or somewhere, to just open your phone and see the little icon and open it, you'll stay off of it if you have to go to your computer.
Yeah, right.
It's just like easy access when you're bored. It's something you can go into.
I would
Agreed.
like to go on some sort of cool vacation where I didn't care about social media.
Right.
But then you're like, I have to take a picture of this. This is amazing.
That's true.
To put on
That's
social
true.
media.
Yeah.
Your vacation pictures get a lot of likes.
And then you're the dude that Bolty and I Google the picture that was taken right before they died.
Right.
And it's
No,
you
no,
on
you
the edge
always
of the
think about
volcano.
that. No,
Yeah.
you always think about that. In
Although I
fact,
do always go and look at the photos. And
Yeah.
it's usually some idiot that's up high that wasn't paying attention.
Chris and I were talking about this the other day. I think we're done. Like we've taken like helicopter, like see things
Yeah.
around enough to go. If we take another one, we're probably definitely going to die.
Right, 'cause you can't-
helicopters crash all the time.
And you can't get greedy. That is our
Right,
lesson in
exactly.
life. And you've had like 3 helicopter. You did
No,
New York City.
Yeah, like we've
And
done
Hawaii.
Hawaii a couple times. And then when we did,
You did somewhere else. Where
we were
was
in
that?
San Francisco,
Oh,
and then we
that's
went
right.
to Napa Valley,
Right.
and came back. And yeah, but I mean, no more.
No more. Right.
No, right.
I think you're done. I think you're good.
But I haven't jumped out of a plane in tandem with somebody, which I just saw on TV, which looked really fun,
Would
but still
you do
terrifying.
that?
Yeah, and only because.
Someone is jumping for you.
Well, yeah, and like you're like hooked to him, and he's like, "I got you, buddy." You know, some guy.
The
that,
guy I jumped with was not.
I was
one of
gonna
those
say
kinda
they're
guys.
like usually like
He was scary
bearded,
looking.
smelly
Well, I'll be
dudes.
shopping
Okay, for
my
the right person.
skydiving experience.
Okay, so whoa, back up. You've jumped out of a plane, Bolty?
Yeah, I did it.
How high?
14,000.
He's all
feet.
4 joints.
Yeah, 14,000 feet in Canyon City.
What?
He was
Yeah.
escaping prison.
It was crazy.
So wait. They flew out over. Just, I mean, like where were?
Wide open area down southern Colorado, just
And,
like
and then
fields.
Bolton came down in the yard.
Yeah.
I'm a big
Yeah.
state pen.
Ooh, look at what we're about to catch. look at
Uber Eats.
Okay, so was it scary? I mean, it was
Oh
a tandem,
yeah,
right?
It was very.
Are you
scary.
scared of
I did
heights?
tandem and I did solo. Static
What?
jump. Yeah.
You did
The
it by
same
yourself when
time?
you pulled the cord?
Where no, you're actually connected to the plane. When you jump, it pulls out for you.
Oh, okay.
But I had to land myself.
Right.
What?
Yeah. I had a radio, and he tells you exactly how to land with the wind, and he tells you when to hit the
Like,
brakes.
pull the right one. Pull the
Yeah,
left one.
well, at first he's like, show me you can turn left, show me you can turn right, hit the brakes. Then he lets you just go have fun, like fly around. And then he helps.
What?
How far is the general area of where you're going to land? I mean, like, is everybody can see where you're supposed to go?
Yeah, there's a huge target made out of different colored rocks. They spray painted the rocks like red, white, red, white. So it's like from the air you can see it where you're
Okay.
gonna go. But he directs you with the wind. Then he tells you when to hit the brakes and land. It was funny when he taught all of us. Like we were in a group of 5 guys, and we were
You
taught
mean the guys
how.
from the restaurant?
Yeah.
Did they pay?
Right. Did you eat burgers after or before?
I couldn't do it before all that. You'd throw up.
Right. It's all in your parachute.
Okay, but keep going.
So like when he taught us how to hit the brakes and everything and how to land, he's like, one of you will not hit the brakes and you're gonna slam into the ground and it's gonna hurt.
Oh.
And we're all looking at each other. He's like, I
don't wanna
guarantee
be that me.
one of you. And I was like, it ain't gonna be me.
Yeah.
Like I
Right,
was,
because you want to come in kind of like sideways and then kind of skid.
Yeah.
so did
just-
you hit the brakes too soon? And
no, I landed on my
Yeah, go
feet.
straight down. Bam!
I landed on my feet and then like fell down to my butt. But one of the biggest dudes that went with us, he forgot to hit the brakes and he just slammed into the ground and
That
just
was me,
ate
dude.
it.
When I went parasailing in Mexico, these guys were like, I was coming in and I had already floated over a couple of hotels and they were all, come descarata. And they made the guy on the boat go a little bit farther out. And so I was so nervous about that I wasn't paying attention and I didn't understand what they were saying in Spanish anyway. So I'm coming in and I'm thinking, for some dumb reason, they're going to catch me.
Right, I would think that.
And now they don't
They didn't catch you.
And then, therefore, I wasn't like determined to land on my feet.
Yeah.
So I landed right on my butt. And it was like the pain that you're in where you can't get up.
Oh,
You're
no.
like, my butt.
Like
And-
into the water or onto
on
the
the
boat?
sand.
Oh,
On the sand.
wow.
And so I hit my
Ow.
butt. And then, like, all of a sudden, they're thinking in their mind that people
Stupid
are gonna,
American.
No, they're
No.
thinking that I'm ruining sales because more
Yeah.
people would want to go if I
If
didn't.
you had a beautiful landing.
Right. And so they were like, they picked me up. They're all, come with this, get out there. And I'm all, oh, I'm walking away all slow, like,
Rhino.
my butt.
Right now.
They ripped the parasail off you and just have you get out of here,
Yeah,
kid.
beat it, gringo. We're happy.
In a time when stories were made up, he was a man given a mission by God. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as Noah. Only 2 of every animal. Nice try, extra male zebra. And returning from Evan Almighty, Morgan Freeman as God. I warned you the sinners were coming back. Now they want your boat. Hey Noah, let us in.
Before we all die.
If you don't like this rain, you're going to hate it when they make it rain bullets. Ah! Did I just see Hermione from Harry Potter on the ship? I wasn't in charge of casting. Hold on, everybody. Here comes a big wave. Into the copper head snake area. Release the dove so that it may go forth and find land.
What if it doesn't return?
He'll be back. Noah. Hey, what happened to the unicorns?
We had to feed them to the lions and the bears. Same goes for the winged horses, the dragons, and all the dinosaurs.
Rated R for Rainbow.
And now,
I know you guys are gonna photograph me. I know it makes a cool photo. I got a cool ass car. You know, I got a dope ass outfit on. It's all good.
Celebrity Trash and Bash.
With Larry, Kathie, and Wiggins.
here's Kathie J.
Khloe has announced the name of the baby.
The baby's name is No Baby Daddy. Here's what's sad is
It's True, by
Well,
the way. Baby
oh,
girl
True.
True Thompson.
true.
Right, true dad.
True. It's like, is it true you and mom, when you and dad were never married?
Yeah.
True.
Is it true your dad cheated on your mom while she was pregnant?
True. Is it true that grandma, Caitlin used to be a man?
True. Yeah, you keep going on and on with this.
Is it true that Rob used to be skinny? True.
Is it true that Kylie used to have like white girl lips
Man, I
and
saw
no
an old
ass?
episode
Yeah.
that you know she's begging them to get rid of.
Please don't ever show those pictures again. Don't
Yeah,
ever show that video.
Yeah,
nothing.
it's crazy the way she used to look.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she could have definitely not... If she didn't get her lips, she would have not found her place in this family.
I got when I was in Los Angeles. I actually I was lucky enough to get a ride from one of the studio navigators.
Okay.
Like from the studio lot where I was doing the interviews. They just let me take like one of their cars to
Right.
the airport.
Like, take her to the airport.
Yeah, the dude driving it used to be a photographer.
Okay.
Okay, like a professional
Paparazzi?
LA, Los Angeles, like photographer for big names. Like he
Okay.
shot Charlize Theron. He's been, you know.
Okay.
And how sad though because of
Now he's
how-
driving a car.
because everyone has a camera, right? So but anyway, so he used to drive the Kardashians around.
Okay.
And he said, you know, it's my job to like immediately see a face and know angles and see if you're going to be good with the camera. And he goes, and she was one that he never ever looked at her twice when she was just little Kylie,
Right.
you know, getting in. And he's like, he goes, I never would have thought
That she'd be
she
like
would be
the-
so successful because of
Right.
how she looked without the plastic surgery.
Right.
You know,
For
so
sure.
it just is crazy.
Well, and here's what's crazy about Khloe is you haven't heard a lot from them about what's going on.
Right.
And I know that there's that saying that's like, you lose them how you you get him how you lose him. No, you lose him how you get him.
Yeah.
So in other words, he was dating some girl.
And she was pregnant.
And then Khloe met him. And then that girl went away, and Khloe was the girl.
Yes.
So then now
Khloe was pregnant, and another 5 girls showed up.
Any sympathy? Anyone? Can we count some hands here?
No. I mean, I feel bad because it's Khloe.
Right.
Because she worked so hard to get all thin.
Exactly.
I mean, she starved herself, for God's sake, and now
and
it
he's
didn't matter.
fine.
And he's beautiful. He's a good-looking man.
That's the problem.
Yep.
You know, she should have went too. She got too greedy.
Yeah.
He's rich and pretty.
Yeah.
She should have said rich and ugly.
Right.
Like one of those white basketball players would have been real thankful.
But she still could have said she was with a basketball player.
I guess. I don't know. And that's the whole thing. It's like they're front and center for that lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
They know how those guys are.
Yep.
So then.
But whatever.
Right.
That's on them. Sources say that True was the name of Kris Jenner's grandfather. True dat. So Khloe's great-grandfather, apparently his name was True. No word whether or not she's staying with them, none of that.
And then, you know, a couple years from now, somebody's going to be asking him, man, you probably should spend some time with that kid. And he'd be like, true. That's true.
That's horrible. Oh. Rampage was number 1 over the weekend. Bumped A Quiet Place out of its slot.
Yeah, that was the movie that you saw. You said it was good. You could tell, like, it's kind of like leans toward animal lovers. Because you're like, don't hurt the monkey.
Yeah, for real.
Right.
For real. Because, don't hurt the monkey.
Well, it's kind of like same with King Kong. You're like, he's just an innocent giant. He doesn't know.
I'm not spoiling this because it was in The Rock's Rolling Stone interview, but The Rock literally changed the ending of Rampage because the gorilla was supposed to die.
Okay.
And he was like, I won't do a movie with a sad ending. My fans want a happy ending. And he said he'd walk if they didn't change the ending. So the movie
he was supposed to be the first gorilla that got AIDS. And he was supposed to die really sad. And it was real long and drawn out.
Horrible.
Yeah, I know, right?
Another movie that's around the corner is Tully. Charlize Theron. It's the one where she gained like 40 pounds to be like a real mom.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. And
sounds fun.
Yeah,
no.
Right, sounds great.
Hey, try 50 or 60, bitch.
Right, because you're thin. We saw Atomic
40
Blonde.
on her, she's still going to look great.
Yeah, so she gained a lot of weight for it, but, you know, she's also the mom of 2 adopted kids.
Right.
And she's come out and said that her kids, they can be a-holes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's all, I could take you back to the orphanage.
Yes.
I kept receipts.
This whole movie is about her letting people see how much it can suck to be a mom, okay? So they asked her about her kids and stuff, and she said that her children can be a-holes. And then she has to say, but I love them.
Right, because
After
her kids are like racist. They hate white people. Because I think they're black, right? Her kids are black?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think one is.
Right.
Maybe they, I don't know. She said, after 6 years of having my 2 nuggets, there's not a day when I wish I hadn't done this.
She gave birth to 2 Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. So they are black. She said that plenty of people are ready to call her on her BS when she says she has bad days. She says that she's got a lot of moms coming up to her telling her that she screws everything up because she's so good at being a mom. But she says that I don't give a blank about what people think.
I'm Googling real quick to see what her kids look like because I'm just curious because I'm pretty sure she went to the same place that Madonna did to get her kids. It's
Or
like
Angelina Jolie.
Right, it's like they have a special place. Like when Paris Hilton gets a small dog, she doesn't go to Pets R Us or whatever.
No, she just goes to some expensive shop in Beverly Hills.
Exactly. No, her kids are black, definitely. And so when she says they can be a-holes, that means they hate whitey. And justifiably so.
So Will Ferrell is doing much better since his rollover accident.
Yeah,
for
that
all
was
of you out there
crazy.
that are worried about him. He wasn't seriously injured. Someone else was. His longtime driver was the person behind the wheel.
As he's rolling the car, as it's rolling, he's probably like, I should have never named my website funnyordie.com.
Ooh, that's, yeah.
Yeah, he thought, I better change that if I live.
HappyToBeAlive.com. Did you guys, you've seen, of course, all of the outfits and everything happening at Coachella.
Yeah.
I hate Coachella.
Somebody had posted, like, pictures. I think it was BuzzFeed throughout the years of Coachella how the styles have changed because it used to be real bohemian and
I thought it still is.
Well, it
Everyone
kinda-
I saw was jean shorts and a white T-shirt.
well, but now it's like kind of like a free for all. Like you could go in a cape or you could go
Oh,
dressed
come
as
on.
like yeah they've kind of ruined it and like there's some people that literally like celebs that went in like full Laganza, you know, like
Rihanna.
right.
She
Right,
had a
she
crazy
was.
mask and like.
Yeah, right. And Amber Rose had some
Right.
sort of like, yeah,
jumpsuit
right.
or whatever. And I hear that Beyonce slayed.
Did you see
yeah.
any of it?
Yeah, I saw a little bit
Okay.
on E.
Yeah, she was trying to give the thigh gap at the very beginning when it was all
okay.
dark and it was just their figures.
Because that's the ultimate when you can get your thigh
And
gap
you-
back.
right, and she's got Kelly and Michelle, those skinny bitches, right on
Right.
either side of her.
Exactly.
So she was trying really hard to work that thigh gap, but she looked good. And
Oh,
then
no,
she
no,
brought
for
out
sure.
Solange, Jay-Z.
If you don't have a thigh gap, you can cause a fire.
Friction.
Where the
For
jeans
sure.
just go.
Hence the reason I never wear corduroys.
Oh, yeah, she's got fire crotch now.
But Beyonce, she killed it. When
Yeah, she looked
did.
amazing.
They did for Destiny's Child. They did "Lose My Breath," "Say My Name," and "Soldier."
She's on now. Lose yourselves and leave the stage.
And she also thanked Coachella for allowing the first black woman to headline it.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And so I wonder if Kelly and Michelle like got a check in the sense that because it didn't. I know Beyonce came to. It was a redo from the last Coachella she missed.
She was pregnant.
But they were talking about what she got paid that one time, and so I wonder if she kicked Kelly and Michelle like some money, or do you give them gift baskets?
I think you give them air travel.
Right.
And
A good hotel.
Right. And a costume.
Right, and then when they called and they were like, what about security? Beyonce was all, come on, you guys.
Just meet us at the front gate.
Right. Just go where everybody else gets their bracelets.
I got some at Will
So sad, so sad. Then this is one thing that I don't know if you saw, but Beyonce yelling at the crowd to the ladies. Ladies, are we smart? Ugh. Are we strong? Ugh. Have we had enough? Ugh. And then everyone in the crowd started chanting, "Suck my balls."
Suck my balls.
Even the women and Beyonce. So it's like you were going female empowerment, and all
Then
of a sudden
she came up with "suck my balls."
I don't know, but then the crowd started chanting it, so it's like. So I think you know what it was. It was drunk guys like you and Bolte
Right.
getting mad that there was some female empowerment happening. You wanted to bring it.
Yeah.
Suck my balls.
Suck my balls. Some of us are just fans. The balls.
And then this also happened at Coachella. Did you see the fight with Justin Bieber?
I heard about it,
Okay.
and like he punched somebody
He
or
punched
something.
some dude who assaulted a woman.
Right,
So
and
you
when-
got to give him props for that.
I know, but when Bieber punches you, it's like one of those small monkeys, like a little
It's like
tiny
little
fist.
hands, just a little hand going in your face.
You left a red mark.
So this is what happened. It was at the party that was being hosted by Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
Okay.
You picture Schwarzenegger as my son.
Yes,
He's
right.
very good looking.
And he has a movie that just came out.
He's going to be a big movie star. So handsome.
I don't know if he can act that well, but he's
Well,
had a
we'll
movie.
see.
You'll see. The other guy, you can see this. He saw a guy assault a woman. The other guy grabbed this chick by the throat and wouldn't let her go. So Bieber walked up and punched him in the face and put him against the wall. The lady got away. The guy got kicked out of the party. He was later seen chasing and smacking an SUV as it left the party. And police think Justin was inside that SUV, but...
And you know that girl was like, Justin Bieber saved me.
Right, and you know
You know
that
what I
he
mean?
did. It's not like she got to go in the VIP with him.
Right, she's like, come on, you saved me.
Like she got pushed over out of the party.
Right, but now she's going to be interviewed or something, you know what I mean?
Hopefully, I mean,
Right,
yeah,
right.
or she's going back to the jerk.
That was nice that he saved her.
Cardi B has the #1 album in America.
That's insane. Not
Invasion
even
of
he
Privacy.
expected that.
Invasion of Privacy. She's the 5th female rapper to hit #1 on the chart. Nicki Minaj,
Okay.
Eve, Foxy Brown, and Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
She's the first to do it since 2012.
Huh. So, I mean, congratulations to her. I haven't heard like a million tracks off of it yet, but I'm waiting for like a great single. Where's the next major single? Or
Drip, drip. She
Right.
did a song with the Migos. It's called Drip.
Oh,
That's
right.
the new hot.
Any
out
good?
right now. Yeah, I mean, if you like Migos,
Right.
No, I'm telling you, the jam of all jams is that new. What's her name? Dupe Lipo.
Oh, yeah.
Lipa.
The
Dupe-
new rules?
No, it's yeah, that's the girl.
She's the chick, yeah.
But her new song is it's so good.
What?
It goes
Yeah, this isn't helping me. You're going to have to just look it up. You're going to have to just look it up.
I can't actually look.
Okay, look it up really fast. And while you do that, I'm going to tell you this last thing.
Okay.
So did you guys, you watched it. Both of you watched it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I still didn't see it because I am a scaredy cat. But a lot of people laughed through it. Did you laugh through it, both
No,
of you? You were
I like to
scared.
take it seriously, so
Okay.
it's scary. You
Okay.
can make it a joke if you want and ruin your movie.
Right.
Or you can be like,
and
I'm scared.
I couldn't believe people were like laughing because I was like, there was a little pee coming out of the tip of my penis.
Little scary.
Well, it did so good, they signed on for a second It.
Oh, cool.
And we now know who have signed on to be the kids as they grow up.
Oh.
Okay? Because that's what this next movie will be.
So I was wondering if they would make it in the next movie, but then they'd have to be way older,
Mm-hmm.
so that then they wouldn't use those kids.
So, an amazing actor, James McAvoy from X-Men.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know,
I knew
he's
that.
isn't he not Magneto, but he's Professor X. Isn't that James McAvoy?
Oh, I better look.
As
Yeah.
he's young?
Yeah.
I think that's him.
Okay.
Anyways, he's going to play the leader of the so-called Losers Club, the kid
Okay.
named Bill.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then Bill Hader from Saturday Night Live
Whoa, he'll be perfect as
has
one of those.
signed on to play the wise-ass kid who is played by Finn.
Yeah, because all the kids are funny, so.
Right.
yeah.
So, and Finn is from Stranger Things, of course. But yeah, so he'll play Richie, who is the wise ass kid. Jessica Chastain is already on board to play the adult Beverly.
Okay.
And Bill.
Wow, she's gonna look. Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Yes, and of course Pennywise will return as Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Yeah. And the kids will also be there in flashback scenes. September of 2019 is when you'll have that.
It is Professor X
It
from
is,
the last
yeah.
one, right?
And he's such an amazing actor. He's in the movie Split that someone was talking to you about yesterday that
Oh,
you have to
okay.
go watch.
Okay.
Have you seen Split?
No.
It's it's James McAvoy and he's got like all these different personalities.
Okay.
And he kidnaps 3 girls and has them in his lair or whatever. And so the girls never know what's happening because all of a sudden the nice James McAvoy will walk in and be like, let me help you with this. Let me get you out of here. And they think they have a chance.
Right.
And then he'll open the door and all of a sudden his split personality turns
Comes back
in
and he's all,
to
"Nice try."
To the anger we
Wham,
want.
punches her right in the
Totally.
face.
Like it's so creepy. He's such a good actor. Did you find your stupid song?
Hey, it's not stupid.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah, this is what I would call the jam.
I know it's hard. I know we got something that money can't buy. Fighting in fits, biting your lip, loving till late in the night. Tell me I'm too crazy, you can't tame me, can't tame me. Tell me I have changed, but I'm the same me, same me. Inside. If you don't like the way I talk, then why am I on your mind? If you don't like the way I rock, then finish your glass of wine. We fight and we argue, you'll still love me blind. If we don't fuck this whole thing up, guaranteed I can blow your mind. And tonight I'm alive in a dollar sign, guaranteed I can blow your mind. And tonight I'm alive in a dollar sign, guaranteed I can blow your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she's like my favorite new artist.
Yeah.
Love her voice.
And I like the fact that she doesn't try to be too sexy with it.
Right,
like
right.
she's just
She
a
just
cool,
kinda is.
confident chick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Love her.
Love her. And that's your trash and bash.
New home assistants are all the rage, but can cost hundreds of dollars. Now there's Alexicon. Like Alexa, Alexicon can help control your entire house, but for way less.
Alexicon, play Britney Spears.
Britney's played out. Here's some Snother product. She's way better.
Alexicon can be paired with any Bluetooth device.
Alexa can start my car.
Oh, you think just 'cause I'm a Mexican I know how to hotwire a car? Psst, please out. I'm starting it for you.
Alexicon can also control your home lighting. Alexicon, turn lamp on.
Are you really that lazy you can't get up and turn on a lamp? Psst,
dumb.
Alexa can also order products for delivery.
Alexa can order toilet paper.
Ooh, gross. That's nasty. Order your own caca paper. Ugh.
Alexa, she's like Alexa, but not really.
I'm way better. I'll kick that bitch's ass.
You're listening to Larry and Kathie Radio.
Rise and shine.
Larry and Kathie Radio. Every morning.
Hey, by the way, I'm like a insulin king.
Yeah,
like
I know.
I'm totally killing it. Like so much so now I'm giving Yoshi insulin he doesn't even need. I'm like, bam, bam, bam.
Yoshi's
You
like,
guys,
what?
Right?
Take
you guys
that.
want some?
No, we're good. I'm good. Do you need any, Bolty?
What does it feel like?
It's in the fridge.
Hey, of course you would think about it, Bolty. Oh my God, you kill me.
You know, this is awesome.
Right, okay. Well, that means it's going to hurt me.
diabetes.
You know, the good thing is we took him to the vet and they had to get a reading on a curve on his insulin. And so they had to keep him for the day. And he was there. So when he was leaving, like, I swear to God, he was trying to walk out with us and he looked back at me when they were taking him. And he gave me this look like, are you letting this happen? And the door closed.
Oh.
And I swear to God, since he came back, there was like 2 days he was totally mad at me. Like, I'd be
Are
laying.
you kidding? Like, he didn't want to talk to you or
Well,
let
like,
you
in
pet
other
him?
words, like I was laying on the side of the couch. I'm all, come here, Beast, come here. He'd look at me and totally walk into another room. And then he'd walk in the room and I'd be like, come here, Bubba, come here. And he'd be like, no, I'm going to sit over here. Boom. And he would just sit and I'm like, he is mad at me.
He's so mad at you.
Yeah, he was totally mad. But the good news is they said, okay, his insulin levels, you can reduce what you're giving him.
Oh, good.
So we got to, it's a little bit of a less than he was supposed
But
to
he
get.
still needs the shots twice a day?
For sure. And then he's converted over to his diabetic dog food,
Okay.
which is weird because you can't even go buy diabetic dog food. You have to have a prescription for it.
Are you
I think
kidding
that's
me?
weird, right?
That is so weird.
That is weird.
Man, they can nickel and dime pet owners.
Oh my God! If you go to the vet, they definitely want to upsell you on everything.
Oh, everything.
You got the bordetella, you got the heartworm.
right.
You know, sometimes
You know,
they'll
here in
sniff.
Colorado, you
they get a
definitely
little
need that
mouse turd in
heartworm,
them,
right.
and then you got to have the blah blah
That's
blah.
exactly it.
And then
Oh
you
my
feel like a
God.
jerk for not getting the stuff. So every time we went, I was all, yes, we will take that. So Chris
Yeah,
was like,
you are a
Chris
sucker.
is like, shut up. When we go in there, just shut up. I'm like, we'll take 4 of those. Upgrade, yes.
Meanwhile,
we would
my
like,
dog's pooping out crayons, right? And drinking water that's
Right.
sitting still in the pot in
he's
the
helping.
in the gutter.
Yes, we'll have LASIK. He would love LASIK.
He is getting older,
Right.
Right?
Anyway, I was just giving you an update on that.
Yosh. Yeah, I'm glad because I was wondering.
Yeah.
He looks great though.
No, he's
Yeah,
awesome.
He's back to meeting people at the front door, which is
Exactly.
great. So did you guys? Oh, it's really bad news for Starbucks. Did you hear that?
Oh, the where the two guys, two
guys
black
got
guys walk into a
arrested.
Starbucks.
Okay, so yeah, that's not a joke.
Right, two black guys
happened.
walk into a Starbucks.
Uh-huh.
They don't buy anything because they're waiting to meet somebody else. They're realtors or something.
They're waiting for a friend. Yeah.
Right, and so technically, you know, I guess Starbucks could be like, oh, you know, to use the bathroom, you have to be a customer. Is what
I
you
get
would
that.
is what you would say at the downtown one where all the homeless people
Yes.
come in. But they should have thought this through.
They should have thought this through. So these guys two black men were at a Starbucks in Philadelphia last Thursday. And they were waiting for a friend to meet them before they all ordered. And that's happened. You've done that. You've gotten somewhere first and
right,
you wait.
for sure. You
Right.
wait because you don't want to be rude, and
You
especially
find
if
the
you're
table,
gonna,
you hang out, and you wait.
especially if you're gonna buy them theirs.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
For sure. So,
Too bad Kathie wasn't there because she'd have been like, "They're with me. Leave them alone."
right. What do you think you're doing?
They're all
Trying to arrest my baby daddy?
Oh yes, they're all. These 2 men went in the bathroom with her.
So the employees were the ones that freaked out, got
Racist.
nervous, whatever you call it. It's in Philadelphia. Like, I thought people in Philly were tougher than that.
Right?
But they said the guys were trespassing when they called 911. So cops came and they wound up cuffing and arresting the guys.
I think what they said is the barista or whatever was like, they asked you to use the bathroom or something. They were like, oh no, you have to buy something.
Which, okay.
All right, but so then
Then they're waiting for their friend,
but
so
since
I'll
they
buy
didn't buy
it.
something, but they were like, somebody got uptight and white,
Right.
and was like, well, I'm going to call the police.
And it's all coming back on him and it makes him look horrible. There's a lady in Starbucks. Thank God she was smart enough to take a video when the cops showed up. You can hear people saying things like, they didn't do anything. What did they do? Why are you arresting
doing
them?
this?
Meanwhile, the employees are totally hiding. The ones that called,
Right.
they're totally hiding. The video went viral, millions and millions of views, and now the CEO of Starbucks has apologized and says he wants to meet the men and apologize face to face with them. You know what? That should come with a lifetime
coffee
thing
discount.
of Starbucks.
The black card.
Yeah, the black card to Starbucks.
I'm telling you, no. Starbucks already said that if you're black, you get a free black coffee. Don't be trying to get no cream and sugar. It's black for black.
The mayor of Philly even got in on it, called out Starbucks and said that they need to have implicit bias training for all their employees.
So I wonder if that girl that called the cops is going to
She
be
should
like
be fired or something. Or guy. I don't know. They didn't say if it was a guy or a girl.
It's that girl with the Confederate flag tattoo on her arm.
Right, yeah, she's the one. She's
Right.
the one. I read some joke about it, and someone said, "What gave it away that the employees were racist? The fact that they wrote suspect 1 and suspect 2 on their coffee cups."
Exactly. They're all suspect 1, suspect 2. They're all, we would have, but they didn't buy anything.
Oh, right.
Oh. Racism.
Roll the fatty up. Where's my lighter? Yeah. I just wrote the last of my medicine. Went to the clinic, said let me in. I'm out of bud. I'm out of bud. Looking through my car for a little roach. Just scrape the bottom of my glass bowl. I'm out of bud. See, I know I'm addicted, I smell like a skunk, but I'd rather be this than a typical drunk. Not into meth, don't sip syrup. I like more of an herbal cure. Sure, I have a dependency, but I love being able to walk in a dispensary. Who cares if I'm paranoid about everything? I know some people think I'm terrible, but I say nug makes you bearable. I'm out of bud. Can someone please run me a sack? I'm about to have a panic attack. I'm out of bud. I'm out of bud.
Gots to
get.
So we were just talking about the 2 black guys at Starbucks that got arrested,
right?
And then this story came through for Stupid News, but I'm gonna do it separately.
Okay. So 2 white guys walk in.
It's another bad story. Like if you think that, hey, why do black people complain? There's no problems.
You know what I hate hearing? I hate hearing white people say, "How come we can't have a white month, proud white month?"
Yes, it's like because everything is white history.
Exactly.
Come on. Well, you know what though? It's also like Women's History Month. The same kind of thing. Like why can't there be a Men's History Month? Because everything's Men's History.
Right.
Have you seen the presidents? Like it's men. All right, but this one is sad. A black teenager missed his school bus, knocked on a door for directions, and got shot by the people who live there.
Oh my God.
So you can't wait at a Starbucks. You can't knock on someone's door to ask for help.
Right.
And it was a 14-year-old kid.
Whoa.
You believe that?
So is he okay? Did he die?
It happened in Michigan. Okay, Rochester Hills, Michigan. His name's Brennan. He missed his bus to school Thursday morning. His mom took his phone away.
Okay.
So for whatever reason,
Sexting.
Yeah, but you're not thinking my kid is gonna get lost and need the phone for GPS. I don't know. So the kid, he's only 14. He just decided to go to the house, a random house, and he knocked on the door to ask for help. Well, the lady who answered the door had to be a white lady. Mm-hmm. Damn it. She started.
Please stay there, son. I'll be right back.
Oh, here
horrible.
you are.
It's horrible. Excuse me, that's horrible. But I think that's what happened. She started yelling, "Why are you trying to break into my house?" Okay, because you break in by knocking on the door.
Right,
Obviously, you want to let
exactly.
everybody know. Although I do see videos of people that
They
ring the
door
doorbell
to see if you're home.
and then they'll walk
Right.
around.
Right, now you need the door
so
thing,
I
right,
guess
whatever.
okay, whatever. So she said, "Why are you breaking into my house?" He tried to explain, "I'm a student at Rochester High. I missed
Okay.
my bus. I don't have my phone. I need directions on which way to start going." Her husband, she kept yelling so much that her husband walked down the stairs and shot Brennan.
Whoa.
The good news is he missed.
Whoa.
Thank God. They had one of the Ring doorbells and recorded everything. And on Friday, Jeffrey, the dad, the white dude, got arrested for assault with intent to murder.
Whoa.
Yay. And felony use of a firearm. So
Wow.
that's awesome.
And who cleaned up the poop after that kid pooped himself?
right,
And that
totally.
boom went right by.
Could you imagine though?
damn.
Like if that was, I mean, that mom, like I would want to go to their house and strangle them. You almost killed my child.
You have to watch the Chris Rock stand-up special on Netflix because he goes into this whole thing. He's like, I have a job. He's like, my job is to keep my black kids alive. He's like, so everything in my house that's white is fire. He's like, and if you touch it, you get burnt. He's like, I've
You
trained
mean
him
like the
since they
cleaning
were
lady
little.
and stuff?
No, like in other words, like, he'll put things like, he just jokes
Oh,
about
like
it.
the coffee cups
right,
and stuff?
exactly.
Right.
If it's white, don't touch it.
Right.
Fear anything that is white.
Yeah.
He's like,
And
you know how
that's
like when
so
kids think the
sad.
floor is lava? He's like,
Right.
in my house, everything that's white is lava.
Right. I like playing lava.
Yeah, you
the
gotta
girls
see
play
'em.
lava now,
Yeah,
which
for
is
sure.
so cool. It's like they throw the pillows on the ground, you got to jump around and stuff. I love it.
There's a super cool video of a dad that's in special effects, and he made this video that's went viral. It's on Facebook, and it shows his kid playing lava, but the dad actually put lava in the shot.
Oh, how cool.
So his kid's jumping from couch to couch, and there's real lava boiling everywhere.
Oh, that's really cool.
And then the kid jumps into a puddle of water and completely just vanishes.
Oh, that's cool
Yeah,
too.
the dad was like super sick.
Oh, I want to. Can you do something like that? I'll record the video and send it to you. And
I'm
you
not
can,
to that level. We're gonna have to get in
Are you
touch with
kidding?
Industrial Light and Magic.
You do like 15 different things.
I can do a still
Photoshops
shot, but this
day.
was actual video.
Okay, I think you can
It
pull it
was
together.
super
I think if you
cool.
tried a little harder, you could
You know what?
probably
Keep
make
talking.
it happen.
I'm gonna find it. I know where it is.
See
Watch.
if you can.
No, I
No,
can't.
you know what? I think you showed me one day.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you have seen it.
Yeah, I have seen it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think a lot of people have seen it, but definitely check it out.
Yes, and so next we will have stupid news involving a lady got an invoice from a guy after their date because she ghosted him.
Live from the Mile High City. This is Larry and Kathie Radio with a side of Mike Bolte. Previously on T.I. and Tiny, the Family Hustle.
Me and my daughter Nick about to have a dance off because she said that she the better dancer. You know, I know it's been a minute since I was in Escape, but dang, I still got the move.
All right, we about to start the video game, find out who the best dancer is. In this corner, we got Neek. In this corner, we got Tiny. And go. Oh, dang, Neek, you good, girl. Damn, look at you, girl. How you coming along, Tiny? Bad.
Why you go, bud? I was trying to do my thing over here. That's how.
Damn, Tiny, you look like a sack of mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it's called dancing, and I'm about to drop it like it's hot.
No, Tiny, don't do that.
Oh yeah, here I go.
No, Tiny, don't do that.
Oh yeah.
Dad. Oh, dang, Tiny, you made the baby cry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Major. Did Mama scare you?
On the next T.I. and Tiny, the Family Hustle.
Tips all mad because some DJ up in Denver be talking smack about me.
Wait till I get my hands on it. What's his name? Yo, Larry Uleberry. Larry Uleberry, huh?
No, baby. We don't need no trouble. You on probation.
I don't care. When I get to Mile High City, we having a talk with this Larry Uleberry.
Why? What did he say about me?
Some real funny but that's beside the point.
Go get him, Daddy.
I don't care what they say about me.
And now,
I go dumb, I go stupid, I get crazy. Come on and clap.
It's Kathy J's Stupid News.
All right, let's start with the one I just teased. A lady gets an invoice from a guy for their date after she never texts him back.
but if you send a girl an invoice, you're implying she's a hooker.
Oh, yeah. Or, I mean, Bolte, when you go on dates, do you pay? Does she pay? How does that work?
The first date, I think the guy should always pay.
Okay.
I mean, you're usually the one asking. Whoever asked out the person for the
Should
date
pay.
should probably take care of it.
I like those dates where it's like, hey, I got dinner, you can pay for the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Then it's an immediate, you paid for something, I paid for something, and we don't like. Because sometimes, you do that in an effort to get a second date out. Like, you can buy the next meal.
No, remember, I used to do that.
Right.
I'd pay for the whole meal, and I never got the second date.
Right,
so I had a lot of first meals that I bought. So it doesn't always work, okay, Larry?
Right.
It doesn't always work. Okay. But back to this lady's problems.
She used to go to Applebee's all the time.
Switch it up.
That's why I won't go back to Applebee's. Okay, so a lady named Amanda from Indy.
Hi, I'm a man. Duh.
From
Indy.
She went on a date with a guy earlier this month, and afterwards she ghosted him. Never texted back, didn't give a reason why.
Wasn't feeling it.
Right. Well, last week she gets something in the mail. It's a full invoice for the date.
Oh my God! So like you owe?
Yes. He charged her $10 for the Moscow Mule she drank, $10 for the beer she had, $14.50 for the pulled pork tacos, plus a $1.99 processing fee, $2.56 for tax, and 47 cents for the shipping and handling of the bill.
Did she
Took
pay
a grand
it?
total of $39.52.
Wow.
No, we know about it. Of course she didn't pay it. She tweeted a picture instead, and that's how we're able to talk about it.
But what's funny is, like, I guess you, at the beginning of a date, you would kind of say, hey, are we going half first, before you would imply that. But I guess since she ghosted him, he's like, I'm definitely not getting laid.
I know.
Charging for this.
But at the end of the day, that's the risk you take. Like the guys that I bought dinners for and it never turned into a second date. I've never in a million years would I think to be so petty and send an invoice. And this dude called her or texted her the next day and said, did you get my invoice? And she was like, yeah, I tweeted about it. You're a jerk. And he said, I'm going to send it to a collection agency if you don't pay up. $40, $39.52.
A couple of those times Kathie's talking about when she paid for a meal and then the guy was like, oh, hey,
just
thanks.
didn't happen.
Right. Twice the guy got his order to go so he could take it to his girl who was at home.
Yeah. Right.
He's all,
You know,
I brought you Applebee's.
I don't think it's right. I had a business meeting there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's cool. But you can't ask for
That's
your
why
money
you got to
back.
do like what I said. You got to do a date that involves two things so you can immediately get the payback.
Right.
So in other words, oh, hey, I paid. What about I buy dinner? You can pay for the Broadway show that costs way more than dinner.
And that's where you, that's where you. So Bolty, real fast. I mean, like, if
Would you pay for my
No,
dinner?
if you know you're paying for the dinner, like, and then she gets a beer, and now she's getting a Moscow Mule, now she's getting another beer. I mean, are you adding it up in your head? Or
You're like by the time she gets to past $50, you're like, I get anal.
I try not to. But yeah, I mean, if she's drinking and drinking, it's
or
like,
bar, you know,
I'm
I
gonna
got
call
this.
her out as she's doing it. I'm gonna be like, whoa.
That's when she turns around and can't find Bolty. He just left.
Right. Yeah, right. Joke's on her.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Pay
think
for
about
your
that.
mules.
Wow.
Order
up. Okay, yeah, this one. A guy gives the cops his dash cam to prove he wasn't the one that caused the crash.
Okay.
But the idiot didn't realize it showed him robbing a store about 20 minutes earlier.
What an idiot.
Dumbass. Like, the dash cam records everything.
Right, you need to put it on your computer, edit that part that you want,
Yes,
and
right.
then send that.
He signed consent forms to let the cops watch the dash cam videos. It's not like he stood there on
Idiot.
site and just rewound and played back a little bit. No, he actually gave them access
whole thing.
to the whole tape.
They're all, sir, we also noticed you never once changed your oil.
Yeah.
A 25-year-old guy named Xavier from Royal Palm Beach, Florida. He was in a car accident. He signed consent forms, let the cops watch the dash cam footage. Well, it did show that the accident wasn't his fault.
So as I said, the good news is you did not cause the accident.
You did not cause it. The
He
driver
said, well,
definitely.
Thank you very much.
Driver definitely cut
Please
you off.
sit back down.
Right. Put your hands behind your
We're not
back.
done.
The dash cam caught footage of him robbing a store. There was footage of him from earlier in the day using a baseball bat to smash through the glass of a front door of a beauty supply store, and he stole a bunch of stuff. And there he is with the dash cam recording him walking right out into the car.
And his wife's waiting out in the lobby with like really good hair.
Right. Dude, hair's expensive.
Right.
You just brought up Chris Chris Rock a minute ago. Did you ever see his good hair?
Oh, yeah, good hair.
I mean, that is expensive hair.
Right, it's like those poor bald ladies in India who are now like very cold.
Yeah, very cold, very cold. And not really cute.
Right. You should have kept the hair.
That was the only thing he had going for him. And finally, a fugitive gets busted 37 years on the run thanks to his mom's obituary.
Oh, damn.
A 58-year-old guy named Steven. He escaped from prison in 1981.
Whoa, so he's really lucky.
Wow.
Dude.
But I mean, he's like, the stress has really gotten to him. I'm sure he's balding.
Every day.
Right. He had to do a 9-year sentence for drug convictions. He was only a year and a half into it when he escaped.
Wow, and then you figure at a certain point they stop looking, you know?
You'd pray.
Right.
You know, but 37 years he's been on the run. 2 months ago, his mom died, and that's sad.
So he shouldn't have went to the funeral? Is that where they got him?
Well, the obituary mentioned a son named Stephen Michael Chavez out of Houston, Texas.
There's got to be 30 million Stephen Michael Chavezes.
Well, his real name is Stephen Michael Paris. Stephen Michael Paris is the guy who escaped. Stephen Michael Chavez is the one that was written in the obituary.
So he's like, I better make myself a Mexican.
But right, I mean, if you're in Houston.
Right.
U.S. Marshals connected the dots that they were probably the same person because the same mom was for both of them.
Oh, okay.
And on Thursday morning, they arrested him at the office where he was working.
Okay, that sucks.
Wow.
Because now you completely have you're going to be like taken away at that age.
Yeah.
To finish out your sentence.
Dude, and look at him. He looks like Santa Claus. Like he is an old man with a white beard.
So he could die in jail easily.
Like that's just...
Man, and then when he went there, when in the 80s, he was totally rapeable.
Yeah,
but not now.
Not now.
So maybe that's good news.
That's good. He'll just be reading a lot of books.
Exactly.